Good morning, it's another day in Switzerland. Started it off right with this view and so nice out today. I'm so excited about this. I have to watch. There's a bunch of horse poop on the ground, so I have to make sure I don't step in it. But I'm going out and I'm gonna find a little spot to have lunch. I just packed a lunch. The people I'm staying with recommended me, there's like this river that's really pretty. So that's where I'm heading to. Nice out, the sun's out. Still a little cold, but not cold, so that's good. The little creek was 20 minutes away, so I walked that 20 minutes and it was pretty nice. Walked through a couple of villages, then got to this bridge and I went under the bridge and followed the trail and just walked around the creek. We gotta get away from that main road because obviously we don't want cars driving around. Yeah, I was definitely looking for privacy because it feels like I haven't been alone forever because I was always with my host family or I've been traveling in cities, which there's lots of people obviously. So like on the rocks on the riverbed, that's a good spot, but I want to keep on walking to see where it leads to. And I absolutely adore the cities here, but I also want some nature and alone time. That was also a promising spot, but it's too open. I need something secluded, a little secret. It's so funny I said that because I end up picking an even more open spot. You'll see in just a second. I chose this spot because you get like all of that, but then also it's like in a little corner with this. I feel like it's a happy medium. Although I probably picked a really buggy spot. Like, look at that. But they're not bothering me, so I should be good. If they start to bother me, I'll just move. My lunch is kind of sad, but I got up late, so I ate breakfast late. So this is kind of a continuous brunch. I don't know. It's good though. We got some bread and honey. It's homemade bread. It's fresh bread. Dude, this is like some Spanish meat that they dried. I don't even know how to explain it. As you can see, I was sitting on a rock, so that wasn't the most comfortable. So after a while, I got bored and wanted to explore some more. So the trail kept on going along the creek, and that's what I followed. I was walking around and I think I walked in some poison ivy because now my ankle really stings and kind of itches. It looks like maybe those are blisters forming, but hopefully it's nothing bad. I'm doing this voiceover like days later, so here's a little update. There's little red dots, but it stopped itching and it stopped stinging, so that's good. I found a new place to chill. I might read my book. I don't know yet. Can you guess what book I'm reading? I'll give you a hint. It was my favorite book in middle school. I'll let you know if you guessed right. It felt like I was reading for so long. I don't even think it was that long. I had absolutely no concept of time, but after what felt like a while, I decided to move on and head back. Saw these cute little ducks. I'm looking at a duck right now, and it's not the duck in the video, but like a different duck. They kept flying away from me. But then I reached here, and you know what I found? I think this is clay, so I'm gonna play with it. Yes, I found natural clay on the side of the creek. And there was a whole bunch of it. So obviously I had to play in it. It got my hands so dirty. They were absolutely covered in it. And it went all up my arm and all of my bracelets. But I was by a creek, so I just rinsed off my hands when I was done. And if you know me, you know I love art. So obviously I had to make a few sculptures. It was honestly harder than I thought it would be because you couldn't have the clay too sticky or too smooth. But you have to tell me if they're good and if you can guess which each one is, because some of them I think are obvious, but some are questionable. I also made a bunch of mini ones that I wanted to take home with me and to give them to the host children, but I didn't want to wait for them to dry, so I left them. I'll probably be back. I mean, they're probably gonna be gone or destroyed or whatever, but I can make new ones. But anyways, it actually took a long time to rinse off my hands because the clay just stuck to them, but I got them all rinsed off and my hands are now really cold because the water was really cold and it's not that warm out. But anyways, I made my way back, went through the towns, went through the woods, whatever. We're going to watch the sunset. This is my first time watching it. I've been here for a week, but it's actually nice out tonight, and so might as well. I'm out of breath. But yes, decided I wanted to watch the sunset tonight. You can see the mountains along there, and obviously right here. I took a little walk in the vineyard outside my house, and these hills, whew, they're pretty good. I don't think it's gonna be anything too special, but a sunset's a sunset. I mean, I'm gonna be completely honest, I wasn't that impressed. Could have missed it and not been sad, but at the same time it was beautiful because of the landscape, and there's gonna be a lot more this summer when the weather's nice. Oh, it's gonna be so good. Yeah, I'd rate that like a 4 out of 10 sunset. Kind of bored. I'm being too harsh. It was really good. Not like really good, but like good. Anyways, good night.